How to get popular on YouTube. Well, shot here. There we go. How to get popular on YouTube. Well, the main way to get popular on YouTube is take pictures of pets, of little animals, bunnies, cats, gerbils, hedgehogs sticking their little heads in tubes, okay, or a cat trying to avoid the water, or the dog, doing something stupid and cute. And that's how you get millions of views. And you can put a little ad on your video and make, some change that way. So if you want to get like popular on YouTube, that's what you want to do. If you want to get your persona, yourself, popular on YouTube, you can't do that because you take little videos of your pets, but no one's gonna, a lot of people think, hey, I made a bunch of videos with 3 million views. I'll make a video of me talking into the camera and that'll get views. No, it doesn't. But if you want to get yourself popular, well, a few things you do. One way you can do, this has become kind of tired and it's not quite as easy to do as before, is, atheism, debunk creationism, blah. But a new way to get popular is to bash feminism. Okay, now the reason for it's almost a perfect storm, the popularity of anti-feminism, and the reason for this is a fewfold. First is it's political incorrectness without actually being politically incorrect. Okay, a politically incorrect statement would be saying, the races shouldn't mix. There should not be race mixing. That would be a politically incorrect statement. Or saying that the United States was a white country founded for white people. That would be a politically incorrect statement to say. Now, I believe that if you go back and you listen to the statements of people like Andrew Johnson, Abraham Lincoln, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, okay, there's a lot of evidence for that they intended the United States to be basically a white nationalist state. But it's politically incorrect to say that. That's a politically incorrect statement. Okay, another politically incorrect statement would be to say that the races should separate and have their separate countries or something. A lot of stuff about race is politically incorrect. Saying that homosexuality should be discouraged and homosexuals, if possible, should be re-educated or conditioned to be no longer homosexual. That is a politically incorrect thing to say. But saying feminism is dumb and bullshit, well, feminism isn't really that powerful based on what we see in reality. Now, maybe in the background, certain in kind of like a legal sense, it may have some power. People putting forth discrimination suits. In that sense, it may have power. But it doesn't have power in the popular mind. I've watched Simpsons episodes from when they were first starting, like in the early 90s. They're bashing feminism then, okay? And up to today, we have Family Guy. You have parts where Peter Griffin is puking into the book, The Feminist Mystique. It's not taking hold in a popular sense. Maybe it's taking hold in the legal sense. And people who argue about insane child custody laws, that I get. Or, ridiculousness in terms of hiring women who then go off to get pregnant. Hiring women when there's a more qualified man, and then the less qualified woman, in addition to being less qualified, then goes off to get pregnant, all right? I can understand those kinds of things, okay? But in terms of the popular battle has been won for a very long time against feminism. Feminism is not really politically correct. It may have buried itself into certain institutions, but it's not a popular hard target. It's a popular soft target. And so people who want to get popular can do this pretend political correctness by people like Rocky Mr. E, Man, Woman, Myth, Stardust, Arini to a lesser extent, but Arini actually does say legit politically incorrect stuff. Oh, Barbarossa. They do this kind of, integral math. They do this kind of phony political incorrectness by attacking feminism. Now, Another reason that it's so successful is because not only do they get to do this pretend political incorrectness, but they actually get to appeal to equality as well, right? I have my opinions on equality, okay, but they get to appeal basically. It's really weird. They get to pretend to be politically incorrect by appealing to a politically correct standard of treating males and females equally, treating groups of people equally, equalism, right? Because they say, oh, feminists are trying to give females special privileges. I'm not for female special. I'm for equality, right? And Shane DK makes his video, I'm not really a feminist. I'm for equality. And so he gets to appeal to a form of political correctness while pretending to be politically incorrect. See? That's what's so great about this. And lastly, another thing is that video stuff is kind of a sausage fest. Blogs, if you go on, one reason Tumblr is so popular with the feminists is because it's a blog site, and girls tend to be more tend to enjoy writing more than the video thing. Even though when girls actually do video things, they are more successful. Why? Well, because the people watching videos is kind of a sausage fest. Okay, so but to get popular on YouTube, the third factor in this is that guys are watching this, and guys are going to be more biased against feminism than girls in general. Now, in my opinion, I want to actually look up data on this, but in my opinion, in my perception, girls are also anti-feminist. Not as much as guys tend to be, but girls actually are. If you polled them, do they have favorable or unfavorable views towards feminism? Girls would probably come out 66-33 against feminism, unfavorable to feminism. Okay, but they're not gonna. But the thing is, but the girls who are unfavorable to feminism aren't going to be animated anti-feminists. That's why Girl Writes What is such an odd specimen. In terms of actual animated anti-feminism, it's going to be guys. Okay, and so that's why it's popular, especially on video sharing sites, because video sharing sites tend to be dominated by guys. All right, and so those are the three reasons. It's phony political incorrectness. They get to pretend to be politically incorrect without actually attacking a hard politically correct target. They get to use political correctness, i.e. equality. They get to forward equality while pretending to be politically incorrect. And third, on video sharing sites, they're appealing to a bunch of guys. Guys who spend a lot of time on video sharing sites also are probably jilted, can't get girls very much, so there's some fertile ground there. Okay, hitting a little close to home. Okay, and so that's why this whole this anti-feminism fad is so popular. It's not anything grand or glorious. It's just it's crap.